Today we are making crock pot creamy chicken pasta. This pasta is amazing. My family asks for it all the time. The chicken is tender, the sauce is creamy, and the combination is unbelievable. And of course, it's super quick and easy. Let's get cooking. All you need to make this recipe is a crock pot. Now, I recommend at least a 6-quart crock pot, and I'll be using my Drew Barrymore beautiful multi-cooker, which is linked in the description below, but you can use any that you have in your kitchen. Add 1.5 pounds boneless, skinless chicken breast to the bottom of your crock pot. Now, you can use chicken thighs. I do recommend boneless, skinless if you go that way, just so it's easy to make. Add in 1 24-ounce jar of marinara sauce. Any of your favorites will work. Then add 15 ounces of your favorite Alfredo sauce. Yes, we're adding both, and the combination of them together is amazing. Top with 1 tablespoon minced garlic. I'm using pre-minced garlic. You can definitely mince your own. If you mince your own, mince about 3 cloves. Now it's time for the seasonings, and I like to keep this simple. Start with 2 teaspoons of Italian seasoning. Now this is a blend that's available at your grocery store. If you do not have it, I'm gonna link a recipe for it in the description below. And then 1 teaspoon onion powder. And of course, my favorite seasoning containers and measuring spoons are linked below as well. Now let's add a little salt and pepper. This is what I like about this spoon. This one's dirty. I'm going to use the other side. Start with a teaspoon of salt, and then we're going to add in 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. And then this is optional, but I love adding just a little bit of red pepper flakes for just a little bit of spice. I'm doing 1/2 teaspoon. If you're sensitive to spice, just omit this and it's still gonna taste great. And that's it. It truly is that simple. The only thing left to do, of course, is turn it on. Put your lid on, and you can cook this on low or high until the chicken shreds easily. If you cook it on low, it generally takes about 5 to 6 hours depending on your crock pot, and then on high is just half the time, which is about 2.5 to 3. And on this recipe, either of them works. All right, let's get this started. I'm gonna cook mine on low today. I'm gonna do about 5 hours. All right, it's cooking. I will see you in a few hours. While the chicken is cooking, let's prepare the pasta. Bring a large pot of water to a boil. Once it's boiling, add in about 16 ounces of Cavatappi. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. It's the twisty ones. Add it right to the pot, and we're gonna cook it till it's al dente. Based on the package instructions, mine says about 6 minutes. Now, if you cannot find this pasta in your area, rotini or penne will work great as well. Once the pasta's cooked, strain it completely out of the water. I'm just using my favorite strainer, which of course is linked in the description below. The chicken is almost ready. The only other thing we would have to prepare is the cheese. We're gonna add in about 1 cup of mozzarella cheese. Hold on, let me do this right, because everyone makes fun of the way I shred. I love you guys, I'm not the best. 1 cup of mozzarella cheese is generally about 4 ounces of a block. We like to shred our own because it melts well and it's more smooth when it's added to the pasta. Now, if you are new here, guys, Carrie and I are the crock pot queens. We love cooking in the crock pot, and we love doing it all year long. It is not just for the winter and the fall, friends. That's why we came up with our favorite summer crock pot dinners, and we have a digital cookbook, and I'm gonna link it in the description below. Sorry, I'm gonna link it in the description for you below, so you can check it out, guys. It's all of our favorite crock pot recipes that are great for the spring and summer. It smells like it's ready, friends, which means that it is. Woo, it's been cooking, and this chicken is nice and tender. Oh, I can barely pick these chicken breasts up with the tongs because it is falling apart, which is great. It's gonna make our next job even easier. So just remove the whole chicken breast from the crock pot, and I'm gonna put them on my favorite cutting board here, but you can use a plate, or if you're really good, you can probably just shred it right in the crock pot as well. And shred the chicken with just, I use 2 forks, and once it's nice and tender, it should shred easy, which mine is shredding so easy today. And then sometimes, just because it's easier to eat, I take my fork and just kind of cut it in half to make smaller pieces, just so I don't get like a large piece on a fork, or my kid doesn't as well. It makes them simple. This is my youngest daughter, one of her favorite pasta recipes, guys. She asks for this every week, and I'm like, Ella, we just had that. We can't have that every week. But it is that good. Trust me, your family's gonna love it too. I know it. Once it's shredded, just dump it right back into that sauce in the crock pot. Now again, you can shred this right into your crock pot. I just didn't want to scrape the lining of my crock pot with the fork, so that's why I remove it. But if you're using like a ceramic crock pot, you won't have to worry about that. Then add in your beautifully cooked pasta, and we're going to throw in that nice fresh shredded cheese. Only thing left to do is to stir it all together. I'm using my favorite silicone / wooden spoons, of course, link below again, but you just want a sturdy spoon to get that sauce coated on all the pasta and get that cheese evenly mixed in. Ooh, guys, it already looks and smells amazing. Now this is why we want to use a hearty pasta when you cook it in, just because this aggressive stirring, if the pasta is fragile, it'll just break super easily. Like, you don't want to do an egg noodle or anything like that, because it just can't stand the stirring that's needed here at the end. Now just cover it and let it cook for a few minutes until that cheese melts. Now, if your cheese is not melting quickly, you can turn it on low. It's kind of humid here today, and my cheese like melt immediately with stirring, so I don't even really have to cook this long, and it's gonna be ready to serve. All right, I will see you in a few minutes. It's ready. This is my favorite part, taste testing. Now this meal is filling because it's pasta, and pasta's filling. Generally, when I make this for my daughter, who's obsessed with it, as you know, I do like a nice big side salad or a favorite veggie roasted. I love right now roasted broccoli, roasted zucchini, or Brussels sprouts. All are amazing. Just add in a veggie and dinner is done. And then of course, don't forget to top it with some Parmesan cheese. Time for my favorite part, taste test. So delicious. Thanks so much for joining me today in our kitchen. I'm so glad you're here. I hope you try out this easy and amazing creamy chicken pasta. And once you do, make sure you come back and let me know what you think. Don't forget, this recipe is linked below, as well as a link to our summer crock pot dinners, so you can be eating crock pot meals all season long, just like us. All right, friends, if you love easy recipes, you're in the right place. Make sure you check out our next video, and I'll see you next time. Bye, friends.